Okay guys, I'm going to quickly show you how to change the oil and the oil filter on your dirt bike. Now this works for the Rieju Marathon Pro 125, which I have here. It works for the Yamaha WR125. It works for the Yamaha YZFR125. Multiple other bikes that have this engine. So stick around to see how it's done. Okay, so the first steps of this process is to drain the used oil. To do that, we take a 19mm socket on an extension, is the easiest way. The sump nut is just behind this metal guard on the bottom of the engine at the front. Once that's loose, I like to just take the extension like a kind of screwdriver, so that when the oil starts to come out, you can lower this down. Okay, that didn't go that well. Normally you catch the filter inside the cap. Once the oil has stopped dribbling out of the bottom of the engine, a quick tip to try and free up some of the oil that's trapped in there and circulate it to get more out is to start the bike and turn it off again pretty much instantly. Now I wouldn't try this unless you're absolutely confident in what you're doing, because if you run it you could cause damage. But what you want to do is one finger on the starter, one finger on the kill switch, or in this case the key, and you want to just turn it over. You hear the oil dribbling out there, splashing out. Once you've done that, you just want to tilt the bike over to get the oil that was trapped on the other side. That should pour out for a little bit. So I would normally do an oil change outside, but for this exact reason I'm not. Okay, so at this point you should be ready to remove the cover for the oil filter. This is an 8mm socket. You just want to loosen these off, and again unscrew them by hand. Seems to be the quickest way. Okay guys, it's important to remember that on this engine with these bikes, the bolt at the front is an extra long one, because this is also one of the bolts that holds the clutch casing onto the engine. So you just want to remember that it's this one. The other two are the same. Okay, so what we've done now is exposed the old oil filter. So you just want to put that to one side. You then want to take your new filter, and I'm going to use the old oil. You just want to get that wet with oil. You should also be wearing gloves, by the way. This oil filter is K&N, but you can get cheaper ones. Okay, so you want to line this back up so that this square matches that square. I mean, it's not square, but a long bolt in the front, short bolts in the top. So now that we're not expecting any more oil to come out of the bike, just move that out of the way so we don't drop anything in it, because I've been there, done that, it's not fun. We want to tighten these up a bit at a time, so you don't want to just tighten one up all the way. You want to go back and forth, get them all snug. Again, do not over tighten these. Just get them sort of hand tight where they feel good. Don't force it. You don't want to strip the thread on your engine casing. Right, that's on, good to go. We know there's no more oil in the bike, so we're going to put this back in. Oh, you're joking. See, this is what we don't want to do. I like to put palm underneath to apply pressure because it's quite a strong spring. Okay, we're in. Tighten that up. Again guys, not overly tight, just snug. Okay then, on to the next step. Okay, so now we want to take our new oil and be very careful. You should use a funnel, but mine are dirty. And now it's barely showing up on the dipstick at all. So we'll add a touch more. Okay, we're getting a good amount of oil on the dipstick now. So that is pretty much it. If you found this useful, I've got some other tutorials on the channel. I will be making more in the future, so subscribe for that, like the video if you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one, guys.